Forex Fortune Hunters, Tom Wilmot speaking. On our channel Vineyard FX on YouTube, we've tried very hard with dozens of videos to show you how to successfully trade with the trend using a number of MetaTrader indicators that we've optimized for you and built into templates. And we're going to try today to see if there's any application of that same set of concepts over on Fidelity Active Trader Pro, so that if you have that as your platform for trading your individual retirement account, your self-directed IRA, perhaps like to get involved a little bit in options, this is going to show you in this video how to create that multiple moving average template and get those dollars working in your account. So hold on to your hat. We'll start right after this. Forex Fortune Hunters, thanks for sticking around. Here we go. Let's take a look. We've got our Russell chart up on the wall here for Active Trader Pro, and we can see we've got this down to a 195-minute chart, and that's basically half of a daily trading session. So in this particular template, what I have already seeded for us, so as not to waste a lot of time, are 3 moving averages. And you can make it as simple as that, or you can stack even more. I started with a 12 EMA, that's an exponential moving average, and I'll show you where I found it. Indicators, left click. Over here, your exponential moving average, simply click on it and you'll be in business, okay? So now what we've got are the 12, the 24, and a 38. If you'd like to be picky, you can add a couple more. Let's see what we've got, just so that you can get the idea of creating some bands. I'm going to do this twice, actually. I'm going to click twice, and now you can see that what we've got here are the new ones that we added to our list. Let's modify those by left-clicking on that dot there, modify, and then we come here. I'm going to make them green. And I'm going to add a little thickness to the line. All of these are calculated on the closing value. 24 EMA is already in place, so what we're going to do is drop down to a 16 and apply. And now we've got that one in place. Now let's do that for the 20. And we're going to simply change now the color because it was brought in as a 20, and we're going to increase the line width, and we're going to make that a green again, just so that it stands out. Then we click apply. Okay, so color, line thickness, style. You do have some additional styles, and we'll get to that in a second. Closing value. Period, that's the number of candles that are counted in the moving average. Obviously, the lower the number, the quicker the line will move, and apply. Now we've got those bands that look just like what we have in MetaTrader, and you can notice here that it's quite helpful. We pull back into the bands, we stop at the 24. Notice that we've had the crossover. Those of you who watch my videos over in MetaTrader will notice that I can, by programming, I've applied a medallion to the place where this 12 and 24 crossover occurs, but in this particular case, you have to just imagine that that's the crossover point when the trend has in fact changed. We were in the downtrend, we made a kind of a double bottom, and then we reversed, and it's in this area. You want to be careful. You're not exactly sure what's going to happen next, but as you move into this, your first pullback or second or third pullbacks are a great place to get a good entry into the trade. Now remember also that if this is confusing for you, you can pull over here, see where the double arrow occurs in order to squeeze the margins a bit. If you come up here, you'll find the same thing is true. Whoops, we'll get rid of this stuff here. Some of my interesting inserts of news. In any event, this is our particular situation. Here's our 195-minute chart. And at these particular places, you can see those were reasonably good entries if you were to do, for example, a put credit spread, or even if you wanted to buy a call option at this particular moment in time. Likewise, when you have the crossover here and you have this pullback here on the 195 minute, if you were trading and scalping during the day, this would be a pretty good place to insert your put option for the Russell. Let's see how this looks on another couple of pairs. No, pairs, pardon me, that's currency talk. Let's take a look at Amazon. It will take a minute to convert from the Russell to the Amazon chart. Come on, baby, keep rolling, keep rolling. There we go with Amazon, and obviously that's been under pressure because of trade negotiations and so forth. But here was a wonderful place after we had the pullback, the crossover, down we come back up, touch into the line on the 195-minute chart, and maybe even the 78-minute chart would be working, would be useful as well. Or let's say the 1 hour chart, 30 minutes. Let's try 30 minutes and see what happens with this. See if we get any further insights. Notice this over this last week before vacation, the Thanksgiving holiday break. Here was our situation, a reversal of the trend, a pullback, a hold at the 12 EMA, and then a big move upwards the next day as we get higher and higher, all the way from 1775 up into the 1819 area. And as a result, your call options or your put credit spread would work brilliantly there. Likewise, a move here, but a compression of the lines, not necessarily a breakout to the north. We never had the crossover here. We just had the pullback into the bands, and then at this particular place here, your stop loss could go right above this area, and down you go with your put call credit spread to the downside. So I hope that helps you get in sync with the multiple moving average idea. Once again, here we have this particular one as well, which we added in the end, the 38, and you could even go further than that if you'd like to put a 50 in or a 48. That's double the 24, and it gives you another view of things. And you could, in fact, as we've done on some of our other charts over in MetaTrader, we could get involved here in finding our RSI. Let's see if it's in relative strength index. There it is. Here's the RSI, and in this particular case, there's our up and down. Now, what we'd like to do in this one when we modify is, let's see, come on, baby, let's go modify. What we'd like to do is to have our overbought and oversold levels. Remember, we have a 55 and a 45 on the MetaTrader side of things. So let's see how that works out. And we're going to make them both red so that it's easy to see. And the opacity is this. Let's get back to this. So we're going to do this. Okay. And you can see right here, there are two levels. And as we moved here, you could see a dramatic move higher. We pulled back into the bands, and you can see we were penetrating that 55 level, and as a result, it was less difficult. Here was a great pullback exactly to the 38, touching down at the 45 and holding. So there's another that you could add in the indicator list to your template for Active Trader Pro. Okay, stay tuned for updated videos. Please leave a comment if you like our videos. And we'll get back to you and try to update these with any questions that you might have. And I hope in the meantime you have great trading success and win those pips in the currency world. Thanks for watching.